Hello everyone, welcome back to Next Step Immigration. We trust you're doing great today. As 2023 draws to a close, we'll review the most recent updates in the employer-sponsored sector and provide you some insights into what the Australian government's immigration policy has in store for you. 1. Pathway to PR for 482 visa holders. Under the subclass 186 employer nomination visa, temporary residence transition stream, all holders of subclass 482 visas now have a route to permanent residence, irrespective of their line of work. Similar to the subclass 482 visa, this employer-sponsored visa consists of an application as well as a nomination. The individual must have worked in the role for at least 2 years while on a 482 visa. Additionally, their pay must exceed the new $70,000 temporary skilled migration income threshold, and the job must remain open for at least 2 years after the visa is granted. We are now awaiting regulations about the application deadline for holders of 482 short-term visas, which are limited to a 2-year visa. 2. Introduction of new visa. Very soon, the subclass 482 visa will no longer accept new applications. Instead, a brand new skills in demand visa will take its place. Although there will be many differences between this visa and the subclass 482, and consultation is still necessary on some matters, the following modifications are noteworthy. A monthly payment scheme is being considered as an alternative to upfront costs like those associated with the Skilling Australia Fund, subject to additional consultation. Working for any authorized employer will count toward obtaining permanent residency. During the 180 days that they have to locate a new job, visa holders will be able to continue working. A publicly accessible registry of authorized sponsors will exist, encompassing the quantity of migrants supported and their respective professions. 3. Migration strategy. The Employer and Skilled Migration Program modifications are the main topics of the migration strategy that was recently unveiled. Raising living standards, guaranteeing equality at work, fostering stronger Australian communities, fortifying partnerships with other countries, and streamlining the immigration system are some of the strategy's main goals. The Government of Australia released the 10-year migration policy, which details the country's current migration numbers as well as any suggested modifications. Forecasts indicate that Australia's net migration peaked at 510,000 in the preceding fiscal year, and is predicted to fall to more normal levels, with 250,000 in 2025 and 375,000 in the following year. The Australian government's new migration policy includes several significant improvements, some of which are directed towards migrant workers. 4. Working holidaymakers. Any working holiday visa holder who started working for a company before July 1, 2023, will achieve their 6-month work restriction on December 31, 2023. There used to be certain exceptions to the work restriction for the cultivation of plants and animals, employment in particular highly sought-after businesses in Northern Australia, or employment in many places as long as one area was used for no more than 6 months at a time. The Department of Home Affairs' most recent materials state that there are no exceptions to the 6-month work restriction. To resolve this issue, the department anticipates that the Minister's office will announce temporary policy settings, which will be distributed as soon as it becomes available. 5. Labor market testing. The labor market testing has changed as of December 11th. The modifications clarify the standards for overlapping advertising and do away with the necessity to post job advertisements for all specified vacancies on the Workforce Australia website. An advertising that overlaps occurs when one is placed on a platform for 14 days, then reruns for an additional 14 days to complete the required 28 days. These advertising must overlap by at least 1 day in order to meet the standards for labor market testing, and overlapping days are only counted once. For instance, if a 14-day advertising was put on December 1st, then another 14-day advertisement would need to be posted on December 14th. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck.